Hi guys, it's me Monster from My One Cookies. Cookie has had asked me to let you guys know. She may do a video at some point either today or at some point throughout the week, or when she's basically ready to do a video basically. But no pressure, like Cookie. Just take your time. I just hope I've done an okay job looking after the channel for you in your absence. I want to do a video about. This video is about animal abuse. There's so many animals who come from bad homes. People hit the dogs, hit the cats, burn them. Sometimes, they don't actually provide them with the stuff that is required. For most animals, like say your corn snake and your Royal Python, they both need a heat source, but I advise against heat mats because of belly burn. But the ideal size enclosures as well is always something that needs to be taken into account. In terms of animal abuse, people will do anything. They can do anything, and that's what's wrong. Your dog, if a person leaves their dog with their child, that dog hurts the child because something has happened, or the animal's just something has happened to make the animal attack that child, and the animal gets put down because the owner's negligence, and that kid ends up getting hurt and can end up with a fear of the animal, which is very wrong. All animals deserve to be treated equally with the respect that they deserve. You shouldn't leave an animal alone with your young child. If you have a dog or a cat and you've got a newborn baby, you need to find some form of way of distributing equal amounts of attention so that the dog does not get jealous or the cat does not get jealous. Cats are quite independent, but still, you need to cover all aspects of that. But a lot of time when animals are abused, they're physically beaten, thrown down the stairs, all sorts really. And some of them, like your dog, or like your dogs and all that sort of thing, they have underground dog fights. So they're beaten to a pulp. They're beaten a lot to make them more ferocious, make them more scary. And that's the trouble these days. That's why so many dogs have gone down on the Dangerous Dogs Act in Britain. And a lot of times when people don't want animals, they'll actually, when they're moving house, they'll just abandon the animal in that house, or they'll just release it into the wild even if it's not native to the country it's actually being kept in. That's how you end up with snake problems. In fact, affecting the wildlife essentially. And if a Burmese python, if a snake gets out, like your reticulated python, it can come across a small child or full-grown adult and eat them, kill them. And people don't think about these things when they release animals they can no longer look after into the wild. And people end up paying a heavy price for that. And when you have your animal taken off of you, in like your dogs and your cats, some I think some or rescues will give them a certain length of. Some rescues will actually give them a certain length of time. Um, in the facility, and then they will put them down, and then they will make make way for basically the new residents of where they kept the previous animal, which is wrong. Well, it's wrong in my eyes, but it's also right in a sense because that owner's left that dog, but at the same time, there's always that chance where the owner is a day late. But it's really complicated, to be honest. So cut me some slack whilst I'm doing this video. Tons of animals get abused every day, and as a result, they end up put down, medically, or they die because another animal. They die because of a fight that they've been in. It's really warm tonight. But what I'd like for people to do is start taking better care of animals, treat them with respect, meet all their requirements that they need in order to thrive. And if you can't find somewhere for them to live, that when you don't want them living with you, keep trying to find them a home. Always keep trying. You have social media nowadays. You know, there are options, there are ways of doing that so you know your animal is getting looked after. But some animals end up with a fear of humans because of certain behaviours that humans have distributed to them over the years, and they end up struggling for life through that because they have trust issues, anxiety, depression, and paranoia in a sense as well. And I say all this as a huge, massive animal lover myself, who has taken in a variety of animals over the years, who have not been looked after properly by the previous owners. Well, some of them have been looked after, but the owner just doesn't really want them. But some of them weren't looked after, and they got looked after by me after when they came to live with me, and they lived a healthy, full life. Some of them are still alive today. But that's the sort of thing I do. I've been known to take in animals who have been abandoned. And if I see an animal being treated cruelly, I'll actually take that animal off that person's hands. Legally as well. As I said, Kooky may do a video today or throughout some point this week, maybe. I just hope I've done a okay job looking after the channel while she's been busy. I really hope I've done an okay job. Anyway, well, I know I've kind of done an okay job because she's commented on one or two things, I think. But thanks for your time, guys. I hope you guys have thought I've done okay, at least as well. Because it can be challenging thinking what to say at times, but at times it also isn't. Sometimes, you know, take each second as it comes, but sometimes I lose track of what I'm going to say in general in person. That's just the type of person I am. But at the same time, I really enjoy doing these videos. I actually do. I like helping raise awareness for things. Anyway, Monster over and out. Like and subscribe, please.